Hey, you guys, come on in. As you guys come on into this live, say hi, hello, hey, so that I can see those of you that are joining us. Those of you that are new to my space, welcome. Oh, sorry. Welcome. Do. And so you guys, let me turn this off. Sorry. So you guys, welcome to my space. As you guys coming into the live, say hi, hello, hey. Those of you that are new to me, welcome. My name is Beverly Walthour. I am a business strategist specifically for established Christian female coaches who desire to accelerate their income and their impact without compromising their Christian values. I see you, Rakita. Hey, Renee. You guys come on in. We're going to go ahead and dive on in and have this conversation. Excuse me. And then we're going to go ahead and keep it moving. So you guys remember, whenever you see a live from me and it has how to in there, that means please make sure that you have paper and pencil. I'm going to drop a couple of things and then we're going to go on about our day, because my goal for you, just like this title says, is how to sign coaching clients this week. Okay. And so I want to go ahead and dive on in here and let's have this conversation about this. And once again, I want you guys to go ahead and hop off here and actually go do the thing. Okay. How about that? Sorry. Okay. I'm okay. Y'all look, y'all, my baby. He started Head Start today. My little nephew. Oh my gosh. My sister, she don't post it. I'm gonna see if I can't show y'all the picture of my little boo boo. Oh, I call him my scooter boo. He done started Head Start today. So I'm distracted. Okay. I was looking at his little picture. Okay. Let's go ahead and dive in, because y'all like that, we don't care. Okay. Look. Okay. Let's go ahead and dive on in. So you guys, if your goal is to sign coaching clients this week, I want you to ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question: what problem am I going to solve for someone this week? Ask yourself this question: what problem am I solving this week? What problem am I solving this week? Which problem am I solving this week? Hey, Dr. Mary. Hey. I see you, Amy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. I wish I could show y'all his picture. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna check and see. I don't know if she haven't posted or not. So if she hadn't posted, I would show y'all. He's so cute. I'm sorry. So you guys, once again, that question, ask yourself, what problem am I solving for people? And you guys actually drop it in the chat. Let me know in the chat, what problem do you solve for your ideal clients? Let me know in the chat, what problem do you solve for your ideal clients? Let me know in the chat, what problem do y'all solve? Because the thing is, when it comes to you closing clients this week, because you can close clients today if you want to, my thing is, you want to keep that question in the forefront of your mind, because that's what we've been called to do as entrepreneurs. We've been called to solve a problem. And so once again, you want to ask yourself, what problem am I solving? So let me know in the chat, what problem do you solve for your ideal clients? Let me know in the chat. Those of you that are catching us on the replay, type in hashtag replay, leave your questions, your comments, all of that stuff as well. So you guys, like I said, my goal this week, I want you guys to actually sign clients. Hey. How are you, Dr. Peggy? And so you guys, let me know in the chat, what problem do you solve? What's the problem that you solve? Because once again, if you keep that on the forefront of your mind for this entire week, that's what it is that you want to do. Because my thing is, so I help reverse pre-diabetes, stress-related health conditions, exposing the lies. I love this. They believe that prevent them from being who God has called them to be. And so my thing is, I want you guys to really and truly think about that question. What problem am I solving? Because like I said, if you want to serve, or because I'm talking to Christian female coaches, once again, if you want to sign clients this week, go out there and solve a problem. Solve that problem that they have. And even more powerfully, the thing is, make sure that it's a right now problem. And so once again, this week, what's their right now problem? So ask them, you see what I'm saying? What's their right now problem? Okay. And so once again, go ahead and now this is my right now problem. I got you. Teach skills to transform from a place of internal pain to internal peace. That part right there. See you, Dr. Peggy. I see you. Okay. So now this week, we're walking into this week with the mindset, okay, I'm solving my ideal client's right now problem, right? So I'm solving the right now problem. So now let's go ahead and construct your game plan. What's your game plan? To be able to now, one, you want to convey the message of the problem that you're solving. Two, you want to put yourself out there in front of your ideal clients that have this particular problem that you're solving. So our thing is, let's go ahead and create our game plan. So I'm going to break our game plan down into steps, because my thing is, Remember, and I believe this with everything in my being, once again, write the vision and make it plain. So we want to be intentional going through this week, okay? You want to go through this week with being intentional. So we're going to craft our game plan, right? And so my thing is, take it 1 week at a time. Take it 1 week at a time, okay? So versus us trying to figure out the whole month of September. Because those of you that are in the challenge, we know that we have a goal that we're focused on for the month of September, right? But I want us to just break it down. I want us to break it down and just look at this week. Let's just look at this week. Don't make it too hard. Let's just look at this week, right? And so once again, with this game plan just for this week, what's your revenue goal for this week? What's your revenue goal? Right? That's going to be the first question. What's my revenue goal? So now we're breaking down our game plan. So my revenue goals. My revenue goal for this week, $1,000. Is my revenue goal for this week $5,000? Is my revenue goal for this week $20,000? Once again, what's my revenue goal just for this week? Because we're only talking about this week, right? So what's my revenue goal for the week? Let's break this thing down. You guys, we're not going to overcomplicate this thing. Not this week. I'll let y'all overcomplicate it. No, I'm not really. I don't want you to ever overcomplicate anything. But once again, just for this week, what's my revenue goal for the week? Okay, so once again, if my revenue goal for this week is $5,000, say that's my revenue goal for the week. Okay, now I'm going to ask myself which program and at what price point am I going to offer? So what's the program and what's going to be the price point? Okay, let's use Renee. Renee put hers up here first. That's the first one that I see. So now Renee's revenue goal for the week is $1,000. Okay, so now Renee, you're going to ask yourself, okay, which program am I going to offer? I strongly encourage my clients to actually focus on the one that will help you to hit your revenue goal the fastest, right? The one that will help me to hit my revenue goal the fastest. And so say, for instance, you guys, this part I don't know what Renee. So say, for instance, Renee has $1,000 program, right? I would strongly encourage Renee to go ahead and promote that program. I would strongly encourage her to go ahead and promote that program. You see what I'm saying? And so that way she can go ahead and hit her revenue goal the fastest. So say, for instance, Renee is like, okay, I have a program that's $1,000. And so now at the time of this recording is Monday, right? At the time of this recording is Monday. And so Renee was like, okay, you know what? I have $1,000 program. My revenue goal for this week is $1,000. So now I'm going to, once again, I have my program that's $1,000. That's going to be the one that Renee is going to focus on, right? Hey, Felicia. And so my goal is, what if Renee gets out there, she's going to follow the rest of this game plan that we're going to talk about, and she's able to close that $1,000 client today, or she's able to close that $1,000 client tomorrow. She still has days in the week. You see what I'm saying? Where now, not only has she hit her revenue goal, but now she can actually exceed the revenue goal for the week. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I want you guys to think about it. I want you to think about it like that. So that's when I say like the fastest path to cash. My thing is, what's going to be that offer that you put out there that will allow for you to hit your goal the fastest? Start there. And then everything else that you close in the week will be icing on the cake. And it'll do something to you. If you're able to hit your revenue goal on a Monday or a Tuesday, it does something to you internally. Like, you know, well, dang, well, shoot, I was able to go ahead and do that already. Let me go ahead and keep putting my offer out there so I can continue to solve more people's problems. So that's how I want you guys to think about it. So Amy said, after sitting with the Holy Spirit this past week, I know that I have not done alignment. I know what my people need, but not exactly what they want or looking for. That's where I am. But this is a good, perfect. So you see what I'm saying? So you guys, like I said, I want you to think about what's that offer that will allow for you to hit your revenue goal the fastest. Some of you guys, you're like, well, hey, my revenue goal is $2,000, but you have a $2,500 offer. So my thing is, shoot for that offer first. Who is that offer a good fit for? Because remember, we talked about earlier solving the right now problem. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I want you guys to keep in mind. So a lot of us, our first instinct, my goal for this week is $1,000. So let me go ahead and try to sell 10 of my $100 programs. That's our first instinct. Because once again, it's easier for me to ask someone for $100 than it is for me to ask them for $1,000 or $2,500 or $10,000, whatever the investment is for your program. But you guys, you're going to put in the same work to promote your $100 offer as you would your $2,500 offer. So why not promote the $2,500 offer? That's what I want us to get our minds and how I want us to shift our mindset. You see what I'm saying? I want us to shift our mindset into what's going to allow for me to hit my revenue goal the fastest. Makes sense? Makes sense. So you guys, let me know if you're still with me. Let me know if you're still with me. And so once again, let's just try this just for this week. Let's just try just for this week. We're not going to worry about next week or the week. Let's just try for this week. Of course, you want to ask yourself, okay, well, how many clients do I need in order for me to hit the revenue goal? And sometimes for my clients, and it's so funny sometimes that those of you, if you have a program, so say for instance, you're like, hey, I have this offer, right? And it's at this particular price point. But this is my revenue goal for the month. A lot of us, we don't calculate and actually look at, well, how many clients would I need? How many clients can I actually take on? Because for some of you guys, in order for you to hit your revenue goal, you will have to take on 4 clients this month, 4 clients next month. So now you have a total of 8 clients and one-on-one. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people to serve. And then another 4 clients the following month. So now you have 12 people that's on your coaching roster. You see what I'm saying? Before they start to fall off, because some of you guys, you have like 12-week programs. And so for some of you guys to take on that number of clients plus all the other stuff that you have to do, it's not computing. And so the thing is, in order for you to fix that issue there, is to adjust your pricing. That's going to be the fastest way to do it. Now, for some of my clients, if they haven't signed clients yet, so in my challenge, there's some people who haven't signed clients yet. So I gave them a strategy to be able to help them to go ahead and get the quick win or the easy win, which is for them to sign a client. And so once again, even with that strategy right there of signing a client, and it's not giving their services away, y'all already know I don't believe in giving your services away for free. But there's a strategy that we talked about to help them to be able to close a client for that easy win. Because once again, it just does something to you when you're closing those clients, especially your first 3 clients, like your first 3 paying clients, it does something to you. It kind of solidifies what it is that you're doing. That type of thing. Yes, I'm telling you, signing on too many clients is going to exhaust you. It's going to burn you out. And for a lot of us, especially if our services are priced too low, what ends up happening, you end up in a cycle. So this is the cycle. You'll get out there and you'll market and promote your program, right? So you'll market and promote. You'll get people to sign up. So you have to now fulfill the program. So whatever it is, whether or not it's one-on-one or whether or not it's a group coaching program. But because you have it underpriced, now you also have to go back and start marketing again for new clients. So you have to serve the clients that you currently have or fulfill the clients that you currently have. And now you're back out there marketing. That's why for a lot of us, we feel like this is exhausting. And you feel like you're always out there and I'm always on social media and I'm always doing. And that's because it goes back to your price point. For a lot of you guys, it goes back to your price point. If your price point is off, it's going to impact, and like I said, you're going to end up in what it feels like a never-ending cycle of where you're constantly feeling like you're selling, but then you're like, well, babe, hey, I also have to serve the clients that I have signed as well. So once again, we want to make sure that, like I said, when you look at your revenue goal, you have your revenue goal set. And then I like to, in education, which is what my background is in, we called it backwards design. Well, now I'm going to start with the end in mind. So if my revenue goal for the month is $10,000, once again, I'm going to now backwards design. And my thing is, the first thing I'm going to do is look at my offer and the price point. And my thing is, I'm going to look at the offer that's going to allow for me to hit that $10,000 goal the fastest. And once again, when I'm looking at that goal, if it's telling me that I have to take on 15 one-on-one clients, something's not right. Something's not right. And so that more than likely means you need to make an adjustment in your price point. And like I said, that's what it is that I do with a lot of my clients, is help them to adjust their pricing where it makes sense, And so that way, like I said, we're not running into this issue right here with what Dr. Peggy mentioned, where you had, look, I can't serve all these people. Because like I said, for a lot of you guys, you have a life too. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a life outside your business. And so we did not create our business to have it where now we're tied to our business for 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't want to do that. You don't want to create a job situation in your business. You don't want to do that. And so in order to keep you from actually doing that, like I said, we need to look at our pricing. And once again, actually sit down and calculate the cost. Go back to scripture, calculate the cost. And my thing is, like I said, if you see that when you sit down and you look at your numbers, and like I said, you're like, well, hey, in order for me to hit this month, I had to sign 5 clients, and then next month I have to sign another 5 clients, and then next month, like I said, we don't want to have to do all of that. You don't want to have to do all of that. So like I said, sit down and calculate how many clients you need to take on, right? Okay, so now that's all the back end stuff. Everything that we were talking about, that's the back end stuff. Like that's before I ever even have conversations with my clients, with my ideal people. So once again, these are things that I'm doing on the back end. So like I said, if you haven't done it at least for this week, calculate it for this week. If you have not done that for this week, go ahead and do that now. Do that stuff on the back end. So now on the front end, this is where your marketing and your promotion is going to come in. And so now you want to ask yourself, when it comes to promoting, how am I going to promote this service? Because remember, how am I going to promote it to let people know, hey, this is the problem that I solve and this is who I solve it for. So what am I going to do to promote? And for a lot of you guys, that's going to be the biggest thing. And for a lot of you guys, once you find your sweet spot with your promotion, pour gasoline on that thing and keep going. Keep going. Because a lot of times, I remember one of my clients, she ended up signing $3,000 clients within the first 2 days of the week, right? And so she came to me and she was like, damn, oh my gosh, I just created $9,000 in the first couple of days of this week. And so I want to meet with you because I want to go through it and I want to figure out how to go ahead and continue to promote my services, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, let's go ahead and meet. And so before the meeting, she sent me this whole big long list of things that she was thinking about doing to continue to promote her services, right? So that was a red flag for me. I'm like, okay, like that, I said, maybe let me just get on the call with her and see what's going on. I get on the call with her, and my first question to her was, hey, what did you do to sign those 3 clients? What did you do? Some of you guys don't even ask yourself that question. But my thing is, ask yourself this question. The last 3 clients that you signed, what did you do to sign those clients? Like, where did they come from? Where did they come from? Our natural instinct is to switch up what we are doing. That's our natural instinct. But I encourage my clients, don't do that. This is what I encourage my clients to do. Instead of you going through and now adding a bunch of stuff, go back and look and ask yourself, where did those other clients come from? So for her, they came from doing Facebook Live. And like I said, literally, she sent me a list about blogging. She sent me a list about doing these speaking things and, go ahead and it was just all of this stuff. But when I asked her where the clients came from, she said from going live. I said, so let's just continue to do that. You see what I'm saying? So you guys, that's why some of us are all burnt out, because you're all over the place doing all of these different things versus you sitting down and, like I said, backwards designing. Where are my clients coming from? Okay, well, let me do more of that thing versus feeling like I automatically have to add a bunch of other things. So have that thing where those clients came in, have that as your core promoting, your core marketing strategy and plan. Have that at the core. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, yep, our natural instinct is to switch it up. But like I said, I challenge my clients to do more of that thing. Hey, Andrea, I encourage my clients to do more of that thing and have that as the foundation of what it is that you're doing. And so if you don't do anything else that day, at least do that thing. Now, if you're able to do other stuff or whatever, that's cool, but at least do that thing. And so for some of you guys, just think about it. Some of you guys are able to sign clients from a live. So say, for instance, you went live and that live was 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And you're able to sign a client from that. You're able to sign a $1,000 client, a $3,000 client, a $20,000 client from a live. Would that 30-minute live be worth it? Would it be worth it? Some of us, we have to switch our mindset. I was talking to one of my challengers in the group. We have to switch our mindset when it comes to social media. Some of us, we say that we hate social media. I can't stand social. You really want to switch your thinking, because this is how I view social media. I would not know any one of you guys who are on here live, so whether or not the 14 people that are on here live or those that will watch the replay, I wouldn't know none of y'all outside of social media. I want you to think about it. The clients that you signed, how did you connect with them? Either social media or a speaking event. You see what I'm saying? Like there's power in social media. So you want to flip your thinking. Social media is not the issue. It's your mindset towards social media. That's what you want to flip. I see social media as a resource from God. So I'm not going to hate a resource that he's given me. I'm going to figure out how I can leverage this resource that he has given me in an effective way to be able to connect with the people that he has called me to serve. That's how we want to think about it. Flip that thing on its head. That's the enemy getting you to say that, hey, I hate it. No, don't hate it. Figure out how you can embrace it. How can I use it? Because like I said, social media is a powerful resource that he's given me. So how can I leverage that to connect more and more with the people that he's called me to serve? That's how we want to look at it. And so one, if we're looking at promoting, let's start with social media because all of you guys are connected with me right now on social media, on a social media platform. So whether or not it's Facebook, some of you guys are joining me from LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter. So my thing is this. How can I leverage this tool that I literally have in my hand? So whether or not it's a computer or your phone, your tablet, whatever it may be, how can you connect with the people that he's called you to serve? Yes, Dr. Peggy. You see what I'm saying? I see you, Trina. Hey, hey, hey. And so that's the thing, you guys. Like I said, analyze where your last 3 clients came from. And my thing is cultivate and craft your game plan around that. And so, like I said, how can I leverage my social media? And it doesn't mean you have to be on all social media platforms. You want to be on the social media platforms where your ideal clients are hanging out. And then the thing is, how can I leverage the features of that social media platform, whichever social media platform I'm on? And the powerful thing with the social media platform is it should also allow for them to connect with you, when I say personally, outside of you just being a coach. They should really get to know you as a person through the content that you're posting on your social media. So how are you leveraging your social media to build those relationships? That's the question you want to ask. How can I leverage it for that? Like I said, for me, social media is fun for me. It is fun. Why? Because once again, I leverage it as a tool, as a resource to connect with people. Connect with the people that God has called me to serve. So how can I leverage it that way? Because like I said, you went to that job every day for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. Loved it or hated it, you went. And my thing is this is the business that we've been called to by God to actually, go through and have this business. And so my thing is, how can I leverage this tool? I love this. So once again, we have Dr. Peggy. Dr. Peggy said, I love videos. I love making video. And so that's a powerful strategy for Dr. Peggy to be able to leverage to connect with her people. And you guys, I'm going to say this and I will continue to say it. Every last social media platform right now is promoting video, period. And right now, TikTok is giving these jokers a run for their money. And so short form video is very powerful right now. But what do you mean by short form video? So once again, things like Reels, TikTok, no problem, Dr. Peggy. I remember you said you had a class you had to teach. Cool. And you see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say short form video. So once again, these are the things that, they're not like I'm doing right now, a 20, 30, 40-minute live. So literally with short form video, it may be a 30-second video. It may be a minute long. It may be 3 minutes long. For a lot of you guys, you struggle with that because you talk too much. I love y'all, but you talk too much. You guys, you don't have to put everything into that short video. So for instance, you may do a reel or a TikTok, whichever platform you're on. And so literally in that 10-second reel that you do, you can literally say the top 3 ways to grow your food truck business. Because I see Trina's on here. So you may say the top 3 ways to grow your food truck business. But instead of you actually saying it out loud, because you can say, okay, the top 3 ways to grow your food truck business. One thing, you want to make sure you have the right location. You want to make sure that you have the right pricing. You want to make sure that you have the right product. And of course, I'm making this up because I don't know nothing about the food truck industry. So look at what she just did. She just gave 3 helpful tips in that short form video. Now she has two options of what she can do next with that very same thing. So didn't she just provided value, right? So once again, she can say those top 3 things, or she can put those things where they pop up on the screen. Either way, it doesn't matter. She gets to choose which one. Right? So didn't she just give value in a 10-second video? Didn't she just give value in that 10-second video? Now she can do 2 things with that. She can now add more information in the caption, right? She can add more information in the caption, right? Or what Trina can do is do a multi-part series. So she had the first video where she gave the top 3 things, and I forgot what I said. What did I say? Price, product, location. So now what Trina can do is now follow up with a 3-part series for her reels, right? Where she talks a little bit more about location, a little bit more about pricing, a little bit more about the product. So she's now created content, and she now has 4 days worth of content just right there, or 4 pieces of content. And then if Trina is like, well, hey, you know what? I'm also going to go live, and I'm going to delve a little bit deeper into each one of those things. The same topic. She now has 4 pieces of content. And technically now, if she breaks it down into, the 4-part reel series, and then the 3-part reel series, and then the 3-part live series, look at all that content that she got from just one idea. And like I said, in the caption, she can do 1 or 3 things. She can go into a little bit more detail in the caption, or she can say, hey, if you want to know how I can help you with your food truck, schedule a call with me. That's her call to action. Schedule a call with me. Yes, I'm telling you, Natoya, yes, we do. We want to shift our mindset when it comes to social media. Like I said, look at it as a tool for you to be able to connect with your ideal client. So how can you build that relationship with your ideal client, leveraging your social media? And my thing is, make it fun. Show your personality. Show your personality in that. You see what I'm saying? Show your personality in that. And so that's what I want you, and that's how I want you guys to think about it. And that's why I tell my clients, map out your content. So even with my challengers, they have to map out their content. So once again, I just gave Trina 3 off the top of my head. I just saw that Trina was here on this live, so I said, well, boom, right there. So once again, she can have that as her reels. She can have that as her lives. She can have that as her written content. Touchdown. All of that from one idea. You guys don't overthink it. Yes, Natoya, yeah. There you go. If you're comfortable with having your kids as a part of it, then do it. Do it. You guys, the same thing. Your spouse, the people that are related to, look, pull them all in there. You guys, I'm telling you. It's such a powerful tool. It is such a powerful resource. So you want to ask yourself how you can leverage those things. So don't work harder, work smarter. And so just imagine if Trina did that, and I'm making this up because I don't know if she has a content planning day. But what if Trina decided to do that? Okay, after this live, you know what, for this week, I'm just going to do it for this week and see how it works. And so after this live, she just literally sat and mapped that content out for the next 3 days. And like I said, technically it's for the next 4 days. Because remember, she could give the post and the live and the reel that had all the ideas in there. And then so that will actually finish her out for the rest of this week. And boom, she's done. She can literally map that stuff out. Trina can literally map it out, and she can record everything today if she wanted to. And you can do it 1 or 2 ways. And so the recording as far as the reels. She can do that today. Babe, do I change my clothes? It's up to you. I have a series where I had the exact same clothes on because I did it as a series and just posted them different days. But if that irks your spirit, that's fine. Just change your top or just change your clothes. Lay your clothes out of what you're going to put on. And boom, you got it. Yes, I love it, Renee. There you go. So you guys, I'm telling you. So literally, I just gave you an idea because we're talking about promoting your service. I just literally gave you an idea that you can do for Reels, which is short form video. You can do it, once again, you can do it as a multi-part live stream series where you go into a little bit more detail, and also written posts. Yes. So this has to be Hillary that's talking about the chronic fatigue. Is this Hillary? Let me see. No, Hillary stuff, her stuff pops up. I can actually see Hillary's name. So you guys, I'm telling you, that's Natoya. Okay, yeah, because she's in the health and wellness. There you go. And so, like I said, literally, Natoya, you can actually break those 6 ways down and you have content for 6 days. You guys, don't overanalyze it. I'm telling you, don't overthink it. Do not overthink it. Make it simple. Yep, I'm telling you, all I gotta do, change the top. So I could do a live with this right, or do a reel with this on. Then I can go throw a little jacket on over this right here. Look like 2 different days. I'm just saying. You guys use that idea. Use that. Look, all of y'all, use the idea. Use it. And like I said, just map it out for this week. Don't worry about what I'm going to do for the rest of September. Just map it out for the rest of this week. Now, I will say this. I like to repurpose my content. So for instance, if I'm doing the short form videos, so for Reels and TikTok. So what I like to do now, it doesn't necessarily always play nice with the algorithm, but once again, and what you can do if you have the time to do it, if you want to find trending sounds, you can. If you want to do trending sounds. Now, what may be trending on TikTok may not be trending on Instagram. So that's just FYI. But if you do want to take the time, like I said, you can easily find the trending sounds. And what you can literally do, even if you're talking, you can adjust the sound. So in the background, you can bring down that trending sound where you can even hardly hear the trending sound. Like you can hardly hear it, but it still will pick up in the algorithm for you. But you can still talk. And like I said, you can have that trending sound in the background. Like I said, you can literally go in and bring down the volume of that sound so they can hear you. Or like I said, the trending sound might be actually incorporated in what it is that you do. And so, like I said, I love to repurpose the content. So I do it a little bit in reverse. I like to go through and do mine on, I like to do it on TikTok first. You guys, please make sure that you remove the watermarks. Like, don't upload a video on TikTok that has the Instagram watermark because they actually push it down. It impacts your reach. The same thing. Don't have your TikTok watermark on Instagram. Well, Ben, I see some people and they have theirs on there and they have that. Also, look at how many followers they have as well. I'm just gonna say that, okay? So, like I said, you can remove those the watermarks for those platforms. So that way, when you load it on Facebook or when you load it on Instagram or YouTube Shorts, because YouTube has it as well, and then also TikTok. So once again, you can remove it. So on TikTok, it's called. So on Instagram, when you do your video, you can actually, and I'm looking up on my phone to see what the app is. But on Instagram, you can save the video, and when you save it, it'll download it without the watermark. But it depends on if you have a sound in the background. Sometimes the sound won't download because it's specific for Instagram. But on TikTok, what I use is called Download Video TT Downloader. So that's what it's called for the one I use on TikTok. So what I do is I'll do my video on TikTok, and then I'll use that so it will download it with the words and overlay and all of that stuff on there. And once again, it'll allow for me to then upload it. So I do it in reverse. I do mine on TikTok, and then I upload it onto Instagram and Facebook and YouTube Shorts. And so you guys, like I said, take that time, dedicate that day to where you have it, where that's what you're in, you're in creativity mode that day. And so once again, you're using that for your, to go ahead and pre-record your short form videos. And then, like I said, then use the rest of that week to actually interact and engage with your people through your lives and through your written posts, that type of thing. So like I said, try it for the week. Yeah, I'm so glad that was helpful, Renee. Good. Yes. Oh, Renee, let me tell you. Yes. So Renee, so it's a modeling studio, right, Renee? Before I answer Renee's question, Renee, is it a modeling studio? Yep, this right here. This is the name of the one that I use for TikTok. This is what it's called. TikTok downloader to remove the watermark. Yep, that's the one that I use. So who typed that in there? There we go. Thank you, Andrew. Yep. Okay, so this is powerful. So yes, so Renee has a modeling studio, and so Renee, literally, I can see you on Instagram doing your reels because Instagram is very, photo. They're more of images, like more images. So I can see you with your static photos for Instagram for your studio, Renee. And like I said, even the behind the scenes of getting it all set up and prepared and ready, and the behind the scenes for the shows and all of that stuff like that, Renee. And then I also see you on TikTok as well, posting the short form videos for it as well. So you guys, I think that would be very powerful for you on TikTok and on Instagram when it comes to the static video of the static post of the images on Instagram and then the reels over there. And then the same thing when it comes to TikTok for you, Renee. I can certainly see you with that as well. Yep. Okay. So you guys, that's all I got. That's all that I got. But I wanted to hop on here. And like I said, literally, you guys, create this game plan. Create this game plan. Map it out. After we hop off this live, map it out. And then once again, make that decision. Go through and decide just for this week. What do I want to talk to my people about this week? And like I said, because I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go through, I'm going to hop on here, or today I'm going to use it to create my content for the week when it comes to my short form video, the written post, the lives, and all of that stuff. And then once again, have my calls to action where I'm asking them to either, schedule a call with me, purchase a course or whatever it is that you want people to do. Those people who interact and engage with your content, follow up with them. So once again, those of you on this live, I can easily send you a message and Messenger and say, thank you so much for being on my live. You see what I'm saying? Like, follow up with people, have those conversations with people, email your list and let them know, hey, I just released a new TikTok video, go check it out here, that type of thing. Hey, I'm going live today, go ahead and check my live out, like that stuff. Keep your email list involved and engaged as well. Okay, cool. I'm glad that was helpful for you, Renee. Okay, you guys, so that is all that I have. So you guys, once again, if you want to know specifically how I can support you, what your specific game plan can look like, we can talk about what your specific game plan can look like. Because like I said, everything is not for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. Also, what you want to do, make sure that you respect the platform. So for instance, TikTok is very SEO friendly right now. So do you know how to figure out those keywords once again when it comes to TikTok? So there's keywords that you want to make sure, and the overlay to the words that you have, the words that come out of your mouth, the words in the caption, all of that stuff is very important. So is YouTube. It is SEO friendly. Do you know how to choose those correct words so that people will find your content? Over there on Instagram, are you using the hashtags? So you guys, everything is not just, yes, I gave you a strategy, definitely go out there and use it, but make sure that you understand each one of those platforms that you're choosing to use and making sure that you get the most bang for your buck. And what I mean by that is ensuring that you're actually leveraging it correctly so that you get those more eyes on your content. Okay. So like I said, if you want to know how I can support you specifically to make sure that the content that you're putting out there makes sense for the platform and that you're leveraging it correctly, then reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's set up a call so that I can see how I may be able to support you. Okay. So you guys, that is all that I have for you guys. I pray that you guys have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. Like I said, if you want to know how I can support you specifically, feel free to reach out to me. Okay. So you guys, thank you so much. And I will see you guys on the other side of this live. Take care. Take care. Take care.